Hi, Michelle here. Sorry it's been so long since I posted a video. I don't really have a good excuse, so I'm sorry. I've been getting asked a lot about how I came out as an atheist to my family and my friends and how I got social support from people. I've been an atheist for over 10 years now, and I first came out to my family and friends when I was in 8th grade, so it was a long time ago. And to be honest, I don't really remember how I came out or what I said. I think what happened was there was just a discussion about religion, and I kind of just started to talk about how I didn't really think it was right, and I started to question it, I think, with my parents and friends, and I think through that is where I kind of gained my views. And if you're more interested in more of my story, I kind of talk about it in my Path to Atheism video. When I was growing up, I think the most backlash I received was from my dad, and he would just kind of make passive-aggressive comments like, God will strike down on you one day, stuff like that. He's kind of joking. But I actually have had a lot of very good discussions with my mom about it, and I think she understands where I'm coming from, and I understand where she's coming from. And then as far as my friends growing up, I would have a lot of discussions with them about it because this was kind of going through my questioning phase, and I think that a lot of other teenagers went through it too. So I think a lot of people wanted to talk about religion in high school, and my friends didn't really understand where I'm coming from, but I would have good discussions with them for the most part. But I did receive a few comments like, you're going to go to hell, or things of that nature, but it's never really bothered me. I think you kind of have to be tough and realize that everybody has their own opinion. So I had a lot of friends in high school that were atheist, and so I had people to relate to and talk to about it, and so I thought that that was always nice. I really think the important thing when you're having a discussion with either a friend or a family member about your religion or just anything in general, that you have to keep an open mind to what they're saying and really try to understand where they're coming from and why they believe what they believe, because in my experiences, most of the time people will be much more willing and able to listen to your point of view as well. And I think that that's what really makes a good conversation, and hopefully you can learn something as well as they can learn something from both sides. I think that there's obviously going to be some people that aren't going to be very receptive to what you're saying, and if they aren't very receptive, then I just say don't talk about religion with them, or just don't talk to them in general. There's just going to be some people that you kind of don't even need to have a discussion with. I know for me growing up it was really important. I always felt like I needed to push my view on others. I wanted other people to understand where I came from, but as you kind of grow up you realize that other people believe what they believe and you can't really change it, and so you just kind of have to understand why they believe what they believe. And I think that that's really the most important thing that I've learned growing up, and a lot of times I just will choose not to talk about it if I'm in a situation where I just don't think that it's going to be very pleasant. And you know what, if I feel like I can have a great conversation with somebody about it, then I'm more than willing to talk about it. As I've grown up, I've kind of not let atheism define me. It's just a part of me. I think it's important to keep in mind that you don't want anything to overpower you as a person. So that's my story. I know that I kind of have a very fortunate one. I have a lot of friends and family that are very supportive, and so I haven't really had to deal with a lot of backlash being an atheist. But I think that if you can't find support in your friends or your family, I think that YouTube is a good place to turn. It's a way to talk to other people who feel like how you feel, and I think that as you grow up you'll learn that you'll be able to find other people that have the same opinions as you, and if they don't, then I think that that creates a great opportunity to learn about different points of view. So I hope that helped. It probably didn't. Hopefully I will start making more videos soon. Bye.